guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I am back with a very exciting video because this is going to be a huge SHEIN wedding haul. As some of you might know, your girl is getting married at the end of May, so time is ticking. It is coming around so incredibly fast. And SHEIN has some really good wedding options for accessories like guest books, all that kind of tiny items that you would normally have to pay a lot of money for if you're just searching for it on Etsy or on regular websites. But girls, SHEIN has some good stuff. So I thought, why not share everything that I picked up at SHEIN with you guys, because maybe I can help out some fellow brides for 2025 or maybe brides for 2026 and help you out save a little bit of money, because getting married is expensive, y'all. So grab yourselves a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's find out together if these wedding items from SHEIN are actually worth your money so you can save a little bit of extra bucks. The first item that I want to share with you guys is actually a clothing item, because I was searching the internet for some cover-ups for my dress for when it's getting chilly in the evening or maybe in the morning. I wanted something to cover me up that was not a white fur shawl or like anything like that. And our wedding team is a little bit on the boho side, so I thought, why not pick up a cute denim jacket? And I have found just the one. It is this gorgeous cropped denim jacket, and it is bedazzled all the way on the front down to the sleeves. And this is actually perfect. The cut is perfect, the fit is perfect. Right now it has still some protective layers on the buttons, but this is going to be so incredibly cute with my wedding dress. So yeah, it's something completely different and out of the ordinary maybe, but I am also wearing some Converse heels with my wedding dress, so the entire thing is going to be a little bit out of the ordinary, not so traditional. So I thought, why not wear a gorgeous denim jacket with it? So this material feels fine. It is like the regular material. Also, the gems seem to be glued on pretty good. And yeah, I was actually happily surprised with how this looks and also how this fits. I picked this up in the biggest size, which was a large. And let me see what this one cost. This denim jacket was in a size large, as I said before, and it was $38.32. So for a little under 40 euros, I have myself a stinking adorable denim jacket, which I can also use after the wedding. The next item that I picked up are these little corsages. You can only see the plastic wrapper. Let me show you better. These little corsages, and they actually surprised me in a good way. Oh, there is a little bit of string on it, but these actually look pretty good, and you can just pop off the little pearl on the bottom and you can stick it through your clothing and secure it once again. We only have 5 of these for our witnesses of marriage. Not really sure if that's what you call it. And also one of my best friends is, in Dutch you say ceremoniemeester, like master of ceremonies. I'm not really sure how you say these things in English, but she is basically making sure that everything is going to run smoothly and I do not have to worry about anything. So we have 2 for my parents, 2 for my fiance's parents, and 1 for my good friend Jessica, one of my besties, because they are just the special people on the day and they have a special task on the wedding day. So I thought, why not pick up these cute corsages to make them stand out a little bit more. And normally when you pick these up with like real flowers or stuff like that, once again, these can get pretty expensive. And I thought these were so gorgeous for the price that you pay. And it is also a cute little keepsake for the people, because regular flowers, they can be thrown away. So yeah, 5 of these, and they were actually €1.91 each. So if you do not mind that your corsages are going to be not real flowers, they have a bunch of different options at Shein, and the quality of these, I'm not mad about this. I'm actually happily surprised. So you know where to find them. The next item that I picked up actually look and sound like plastic, like cat toys. So the initial plan was to get a bunch of bubble ones for when Danny and I walk back as husband and wife through the aisle, so people can blow bubbles for pictures. But my sister kindly reminded me of the fact that normal bubble wand soap stains. It leaves marks when it dries, when you steam it, when you wash it. It's going to leave stains on my wedding dress and on the suit of Danny. And I don't want that. So thank you for mentioning that, because I was not aware of that. So instead, I picked up these ribbon ones. They actually sound like cat toys. I actually reserved one for my cats because they are gonna love these. It's like 2 ribbons and like some lacy bit. And yeah, it looks a bit stupid when I do it right now, but I think that with all the people waving these little ones in the background when we are walking down the aisle, it's going to make for some cute photo moments. And they also get to keep it and take it back home. So yeah, it is like this ribbon that you can wave around. I'm very excited to see what kind of effect it is going to have on the pictures, but I think it is pretty cute because I've already seen similar photo options online and they actually turned out really cute. So I picked up 2 packs of 20 pieces, so I have 40 pieces in total. But for a single package of 20 pieces, you pay €6.16. So a very cheap alternative to just spice up your pictures a little bit more. So hopefully the pictures will come out very adorable. The next item is very well packed with some bubble envelopes. So I think this is going to be the guest book. If you are interested in any of the items that I'm showing in this video, just look for the item in the description box below, because I'm going to throw every link to each individual item in there. So yeah, you can save your money and buy some cool items on Shein. This is in fact the guest book and this looks amazing. Stunning. Look at that. It even has some gold foiling. Also on the sides, it has a little marker right here. I am so impressed with this. Look at that. Gorgeous. And also with the green from the corsage, like, it's going to be gorgeous. On the inside, you have the first page where we can write down our names and the date of the wedding. And all the next pages are basically just simple lines with some framing on the top and the bottom. And I cannot wait to read this the next day with all the lovely messages from our family and friends. And this is such a nice keepsake that you can grab every once in a while and just read all the lovely things that everyone said on the special day. So this is actually so surprisingly well made that I am very happy that I did not spend a lot of money on this, because on Shein I only paid €9.43 for this. With all the gold foiling, you guys, I'm impressed. And because I love a bit of theming, I also picked up this card box. Obviously right now it is not a box and it is still folded, but as you can see through the packaging, this has the exact same theming as the guest book, which I really loved. So therefore I thought I need to have this because it's going to be the perfect match on the gift table. And yeah, it's just a nice place for everyone to put their greeting cards in. If they have any messages, any cards for us, they can just pop them in this little box. And I think that I'm going to keep it like this until a few days before the wedding, because otherwise it is going to be in the way and this takes up a little less space in comparison with putting it together. But you can see that the card box is going to be from this side to this side, and it is just a cute little way to gather all your cards, and you can easily just grab it with you at the end of the day. So yeah, they also had some wooden options, some plastic options like the see-through plastic variations, but I thought this was perfect because it matches the theming of the guest book so well. But there were a lot of other stunning options and variations to get. So for this I only paid €3.90. So once again, a no-brainer and such a bargain for an item that is sticking with the theming so incredibly well. Another item that is sticking with the exact same theming are these thank you cards. They look a little bit different, but they still have the green leaf on it. It is in English and it basically says a thank you to family and friends. And this is a card that I really want to put in the thank you bags that everyone gets when they are heading back home. And yeah, I thought it was a nice little note, a nice little thank you to everyone that came, everyone that we loved. And yeah, it matches the theming so well. I'm a sucker for theming, so I thought I had to get these. And these were once again so affordable, because right here I have like a stack of 50, I believe. Yeah, 50 for €3.06. Like, such a no-brainer. They also had a lot of different variations, like without the leaves in different fonts. And there is just so much to choose from. But these specifically were €3.06 and they are going to be very cute in our thank you bags. Moving on with another card. These are some advice and wishes cards for the happy couple. So it's basically a little card that everyone can fill in if they want to. And this is also very cute to just drop in the card box and we can read them the day after our wedding. So it's a little card and they can just give us some advice, some wishes. Some things like always, never, sometimes it's best to, remember that, don't forget, I wish you both. And then underneath it says with love and they can fill in their names. So yeah, I thought this was also very cute for when you have a little bit of downtime in between everything that is happening. They can just go back to the table and fill these in. And yeah, I'm just a really sentimental person and I really love this kind of stuff. I also love to fill these in when I'm heading to a wedding myself, to give them a little bit of advice and just give them some kind, loving words. So yeah, these were very cute. And also on the back it says thank you. So this is also an option to put in some baskets or like, yeah, just some cute little cards. Once again in a pack of 50, I believe. Yeah, 50 pieces for €3.25. So definitely, once again, everything is a bargain. So once again, a bargain, and I cannot wait to read everything that all the family and friends have put on these cards. So super exciting. I also got 5 of these white pens because they will need some pens to fill in guest books, like the cards. And I thought it would be very in style to just have 5 stunning, simple white pens. So yeah, it's just a very little detail, but it would be a shame if there are like different pens from the location that we are going to get married at. And yeah, it would break the whole theming and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought 5 pens because then people don't have to wait on one another. Just a very simple, mindful little purchase. So 5 pens, €1.64. Very easy purchase. You can also find some really cute ring boxes on Shein. They even have some options that you can personalize them, like get a sticker on it, a date, a time, names, whatever you want. But I opted for a very simple wooden one. And you can just open her up. And on the inside you have these 2 little foam slots where we can keep our rings. So it's very simple, wooden. But hey, you do not want to lose your rings. They also had some other cute ones, but the downside to those was that you had to lay down the rings instead of putting them in some foam. And yeah, in that way you cannot really see the gorgeous design that my ring has. And in this way you can easily see it very well. And this will also make for very cute detail photo shots for the photographer. So I can lay down some details like my bouquet, rings, like little accessories and stuff like that. And they can make some cute photos of that. And yeah, it's just an easy way and a cute way to keep our rings safe. So once again, a whole bunch of options on the Shein website. But for this one you pay €4.10. So yeah, look at Shein first, because on other websites you can basically throw a 0 at the end of that amount of money. And this is just way cheaper. Like, I also picked up 2 different laces. You cannot really see them, can you? Because right now my wedding shoes have like the typical standard Converse laces. I will put a little picture right here so you have a little idea of what my shoes are looking like. And yeah, it's basically, I cannot wear in stiletto heels, like tiny heels. So I thought, why not get comfortable and pick something that I can actually wear after the wedding. So this is what I'm going to be walking in. I have these cute white ones, and they even have a little shimmer that does not really show up on camera. But this is an option that I can throw in there. And the other one has a little bit more color to it. And that is basically because there is a lot of green in our wedding. Because the location is outside, and also in the guest book and like the little theming, the corsages, it has green. And I also have a little bit of pink in my bouquet. So I thought it could also be very cute to throw in some laces with flower and pink and green details. But I'm really on the fence on what I'm going to do. I basically did not put these in the shoes yet. So I think I'm going to do one pair of laces on one shoe and the other one on the other, so I can compare what looks best. Yeah, €1.11 for the first pair that I showed you. And for these floral ones, €1.85. So it's such a bargain. They also look very adorable in other white sneakers. So it's very a versatile item that you can use either way, you know? So yeah, I wanted to spice up my wedding shoes and hopefully I can make up my mind on what I want to choose. I still have 2 more items to show you guys. The next one, my mom is going to laugh so hard when she sees this. There's a little backstory to this. When I was little, I had a friend in school and she always had like the most adorable little shoes, like socks with frilly bits on them, like ruffles and all the girly girl stuff. And I also really wanted those socks. But it's not really the style of my mom and like our family. And yeah, she was basically always thinking like, girl, why do you want those silly socks? Like, whatever. Guess what, Mom? I got myself some frilly socks. I thought these were going to be adorable in my wedding shoes. And this is not even the worst part. Okay, look, Mom. This is so funny. It even has like a lacy detail to it. Can you believe that? I thought this was going to be, for one, comfortable in my shoes. And second of all, when it's going to peek out on the top, it is going to be so adorable. With the shoes, the laces, the socks. It's going to be amazing. So, finally got my frilly socks, Mom. I love you. Let's have a look. €1.64. So, the frilly socks of my dreams on my dream day. And for the final item, I have a few tiny earrings right here. These are all little studs with some flat backs. Not really sure how well you can see it, but it has different type of gems. There is a little pearl in it, like a few different options. And the reason for this purchase is that I have picked up the most adorable, stunning earrings at Disneyland Paris. But they are a very weird design. I will also show you a little photo right here, so you have something in mind that I'm going to wear. But I needed another earring for my second piercing. And it basically has to be a little stud or something like that, because otherwise it is going to be in the way of the first earring that I'm going to wear. So I thought, why not pick up a little multi-pack with like some different, very easy earrings, and I can just pick and mix and choose and style and see which one fits best. I think I'm personally leaning the most towards the little pearl, because it also has some pearls on the Mickey ears, but I have to see what fits best. So you get 8 pairs of earrings right here, and they are €3.49. So yeah, pretty much a bargain, and these are also very handy for after the wedding. So yeah, once again, a lot of different earring options on Shein, and also some cute little multi-packs. And that were all the Shein wedding items that I picked up. I think I have quite the collection right here, and I hope this was very helpful, very useful for all the future brides out there. So congratulations on getting engaged, and I hope that I helped a little bit with giving you some affordable options, so not everything has to be that crazy expensive. So if you have any questions about these items, drop a comment down below. Also, let me know which item was your favorite, because I'm always very curious to find out what you guys think about all this stuff. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me, and you would also be helping me and the growth of this channel out a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, because the majority of my watchers are not subscribed. So come on, join the club and hit that subscribe button and click the little notification bell so you will be updated on all new videos, vlogs and future content that I'm going to create on this channel. I post new videos every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!